Wednesday, and right now we want to talk about running because a lot of people are out running still, even in this heat, and we want to make sure that you are doing it safely and protecting yourself. So joining me now is Sarah Whipple. She is a fitness trainer, instructor, and run coach at, is it Body Scottsdale. Yes, I've heard all about it, so great to have you on the show. So as I mentioned, I see a lot of people out running right now. Today is Global Running Day, so you're probably going to see some more. But for those people who are just starting out, what are the most important things to keep in mind?
I would say starting out, you want to start your mileage very low. I would say, especially now with the heat, I think having a running buddy always with you to hold you accountable. So I'd say starting out slow. If you're feeling good at first, you know, maybe like don't increase your mileage like crazy the next day. Ease into it, and I think that helps with that is to have like a running coach, someone who's done that before, that has that expertise to help you with that.
And if you don't have somebody in person, there's always somebody online with a YouTube video or something. But what are some exercises that you would recommend, especially for those newbies, to improve their skills out there?
So I have a mini resistance band. You can order this off Amazon. They're super cheap. You can bring them, put them in your purse. So the muscles that I like to work that are super beneficial when you're running is to work your glutes and your hamstrings.
Yes, because that's where the power comes from.
That's your powerhouse. So first one is the banded walking squat. So you're going to put the band at your mid-calf and you get nice and low. Stay in that squat the whole time. You're going to do 3 to 4 one direction and then do 3 to 4 the other direction. As runners, we move in a straight line, but it's also good to work laterally as well. And then another one I want to show you is you're just on the ground. It's a glute raise. So you're on the ground, keeping the band on, weights in those heels. You're powering through the heels, bringing it up. You want to squeeze your butt at the top and slowly bring it down. This should be really slow. Again, this is just warming up your glutes and your hamstrings before you go for a run.
So you recommend this right before you go for a run and even after?
I would say before, just it kind of helps with the warm-up too. Warming up the glutes and hamstrings, because if you were to just go out the door without warming up or anything, you have a risk for injury.
Absolutely. Let's talk about running in the heat. Are there certain times that are better than others right now for people, especially when we're talking about running safely?
Yes, definitely in the morning. I'd say any time like past 7 or 8, like when the sun's really starting to beat down on you. And then of course later into the day it just gets worse. So I would say, I know it's early, but 5 or 6 to kind of just get it out of the way. So yeah, earlier the better.
What do you suggest that people carry with them?
I would say, well, water. For me personally, I think having a water bottle is kind of annoying when I'm running.
Me too.
So they have some like a band to put around your waist with water bottles. Otherwise, what I like to do if I'm just doing like an out and back run, I drive my car to my turnaround spot, put a water bottle there, and so I run, drink water at the halfway point, and then throw it away, and then run back.
That's a great idea. And what I've been doing with the heat is trying to run later at night, like right around 8 o'clock. Is that still a little rough? Because I know once we get into the dead heat of the summer, it's 100 degrees at 10 o'clock at night.
I'd say 8 p.m. is better than, you know, the midday, but the coolest part of the day is around 4 to 5 a.m. So if you could get it around then, awesome. But I think second best option is 8 p.m.
And I know there are different schools of thought as far as stretching. Should you stretch before you run? Should you stretch after? Prefer?
Yeah, so I think stretching before and after is great. Static stretching, you know, the normal like you hang down low, stretch your hamstrings. I think you should do that after you run. I think before you run, it's good to actually get some good mobility when you're stretching. So a good one I like to do, get your quad, take a step, get your quad, take a step. Same thing as you're just kind of moving into motion, getting your hamstrings, glutes, quads all warmed up. But doing static stretching before, there's a risk of injury, especially if you just wake up, go for a run. It's better to kind of warm up the body. And then, of course, after you run, it's good to do those static stretches where you get your hamstrings, you get your glutes, things like that.
Yeah, the whole idea is that we want to prevent injury so that you can safely be out there running, not just during the summer, but all year round. Yeah, good to have you here, Sarah. Great tips. If you'd like to find out more, you can go to sarahwhipple.com. And again, it's Body Scottsdale. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. Don't go away.